Good morning. Uh, in this tutorial, we are going to show how to build a simulation scenario running collecting result for the spanning tree protocol in Omnet++ and INET module framework. Okay, first of all, once we start the Omnet, as we can see here, we have our INET. Okay, to create our lab or experiment folder, we go inside the example folder, we create a new folder, right click here, and we create a folder, we give it stb lab or test. Okay, inside the stb, okay, just before we start here we are just preparing the folder, but let's see how and what how the network that we are trying to build looks like. Actually, the network that we're trying to build is look like this one. As we can see here, we have one 7 switches. Okay, these switches are connected to each other in a way that we can find loops between them. So as we can see, there is a loop here, there is another loop here, and there is many loops inside between switches. So this type of network can be troublesome if implemented inside in a real network, because we can see that we have many loop inside. So to avoid the loop inside the network, we should run the spanning tree protocol, where some of these links will eventually be emitted from transmitting or flooding the data. So to build this network, first of all, we need to create a network folder. So network file, so any defined network description file. Okay, you can give it any name. So for example, stbnet. This folder should have one item. Okay, and it's supposed to be a network, not any other things. Okay, after that we finish. So inside the network here, as we can see, okay, we need to have switches, and all the switches are Ethernet type switch. Okay, that is all what we need. So we need Ethernet switches, and 7 of them. So I will go inside here and write Ethernet switch. So this is my Ethernet switch. I need how many of them? 7 of them. Okay, so switch 1, I just rename it to switch 1. Okay, then I will just copy this one, paste again for 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, then we can see that we have all the switches. Okay, as we can see here, so we have switch 1 connected to switch 3 at the same row. Okay, and switch 1 is connected to switch 4, somehow like this. Then we have switch 2 underneath switch 4. Just to show the example of this one, this is how the network look like. Okay, we are just trying to build this network. Okay, then we have switch 1, 4 and 2. Then we have switch 6 beside here. Okay, we have switch 7 here, somewhere here. Then we have this is switch 3 exactly. Okay, and switch 5 is somewhere connected to switch 7. Okay, now let's just build our connections. As we can see, we just need to connect them. So from switch 1 to switch, so choose the connector, start connect switch 1 to switch 6, switch 4, switch 2, and we have a connection here just to create the loop. We have another connection here. Okay, we have one more connection to switch 3, and of course we have connection to switch 7, 6. That's it. And then we have another connection. Yeah, so now our network is ready. Okay, before our network is ready, now we need to add the complementing models, which are the scenario manager, so that if we need to, what do you call it, boot one switch off within a time, or just to control that the life cycle, and then the network configurator, uh, and we need the STB tester. Okay, so all this module we can find them here. So what I'm referring to, I'm referring that firstly we need to add the scenario manager, scenario scenario manager. Okay, we need to add life cycle controller, life cycle controller, and then we need to add layer 2 network configurator. So we need this one, layer 2 network configurator. Okay, and then we need the STB tester. Actually just block them, they will automatically find out how to run around your network, but we need them to run the simulation. Okay, so now our network is ready. To go through the rest of this one, the rest of the simulation, we need to create our what, INI file. The INI file is the one that we need to create to run the simulation. So stay tuned until we find out how to do that. Thank you.